Alrighty, what's going on, Team Elite? How are you guys doing today? I hope y'all are doing good. Happy Monday. This is the very first Monday of the year. How crazy is that? So, on this call, we're going to keep it nice and short and sweet, and we're going to get to some good stuff. Um, we're going to get to some updates. We're going to get to some things that you need to be aware of, some updates inside LifeVantage and outside of LifeVantage, and what you should be doing today and the rest of this week. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. Oh, and by the way, the training on today is how to be more effective through Messenger, through just texting and Facebook, through texting in general. And Facebook social media is going to be a part of that training. So be sure and stick around after the updates for that. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. And I can share with you some stuff. Okay, column notes. All right, so this is a really, really cool thing. The NASDAQ launch on January 9th. So there's only about 7 out of every 1,000 network marketing companies that are on the NASDAQ. So this is a big deal. So on January 9th, NASDAQ is going to let LifeVantage ring the closing bell. And I believe that's going to happen at either 2 or 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let me check our other group chat so I can be more accurate on that. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully you can see this live stream with us at NASDAQ. LifeVantage is going to be closing the bell January 9th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that means 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's going to be really, really cool. You can watch it live on NASDAQ.com. Okay. Next deal. The cyber launch. LifeVantage has a cyber launch of a new product, at least a new repackaging on January 10th. And they're also going to be announcing the free shipping details on January 10th. So here's a little bit more about that new product relaunch. Look at this. I'm excited about it. So LifeVantage is awesome whenever it comes to listening to the field and applying changes that will make a difference. So it looks like what they've done is made a larger shampoo bottle because apparently people were running out of the shampoo faster than the conditioner. So this is a 250 milliliter bottle, and it's 8.5 fluid ounces. So I believe that's bigger than the old one. I need to go home and double check on that. If you want to double check, then you can just go on the website as well and look at the details of the current shampoo product. Next up. Oh yeah, so that is January 10th. That cyber launch should be on the LifeVantage official distributor page and or Darren Jensen's Facebook page. So be sure and put a note down in your calendar and check both of those that day. Let's see here. What time is that cyber launch? It will also be in your emails. Oh yeah, let me check that for you. Check this out. So be checking your emails. The emails are very important whenever it comes to LifeVantage communicating with you and you staying up to date on what's going on. So here it is. It's going to be actually the link to watch live is in your emails, and that's going to be January 10th, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I believe that's 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So go and check your emails. Look in the promotions folder if you use Gmail. If you don't see it, but look for the email from LifeVantage to find this information. Okay. They also have a link here to watch the NASDAQ launch. Next up, LVA, LifeVantage Academy, January 18th. This one is going to be a big, big LifeVantage Academy. We're going to have our very own up in our upline, Master Pro 11, Mark Shinsato. So let me ask you this. If you want to build a 6-figure business and impact thousands of people around the world, wouldn't you agree with me that it would be a smart idea to learn from the best of the best in our own company? Well, that's what the LifeVantage Academy is all about. So be sure and just at least focus on getting yourself to LifeVantage Academy on January 18th, and you can register at lifevantageacademy.com. Okay, this is one of the highest paid skills that you can do yourself, set the example for your team, and also promote to your team. Attending events is one of the most important, crucial skills in network marketing. Okay, so that's very important. I highly suggest that you do it now. Remember that leaders pre-register, and the followers and the people that don't really make a lot in this industry usually procrastinate, and that almost always ends up costing you money. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to today's training. We're going to be talking about messenger training, and this can also be translated over to just texting or general social media training. Okay, so have you heard the saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make that horse drink, right? Well, technically you can at least increase the chances of making that horse drink the water if you make it thirsty. And how do you make it thirsty? You have to salt the food. So salting the food simply means that you need to get your prospect or your friend, whoever it is that you're talking to, you need to get them to tell you their pain. You need to get them to tell you why they are open to taking a look at a business opportunity. Why are they open to looking at a product or looking at a service or looking at bringing in extra money from home or creating more time freedom? And whenever they can express that pain in their own words, it becomes real. And now you are no longer a salesman, but now you're a consultant. You're the person that's asking the questions to help them realize how bad that they need this opportunity. So salt the food, okay? One of the ways that I like to salt the food is by asking people, as soon as they say, yes, I'm open to taking a look, now I'm starting to say, okay, great. Well, if I can share with you more about what I do, but first I'm just curious, I would love to connect with you more. Why are you open to taking a look at a new opportunity? Or why are you open to bringing in more money? Or why are you open to a side project? Okay, so that strategy works really well with the 3 things that you need to be doing every day. Okay, so the 3 things that you need to be doing every day are: number 1, prospecting, right? Number 2, marketing. And number 3, personal development, personal growth, you can call it. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my strategy and why it's working for me so much. Why I'm getting 30 to 40 friend requests every week. And hopefully this will help you. So prospecting. Okay, let's go over to Facebook really quick. I want to show you something. So over here in prospecting is as simple as this. I want to show you how to do this. Okay, here we go. So this is like looking over my shoulder in what I do daily. So you see how it actually, Facebook shows you people you may know. So if you ever have anybody that says, oh, well, I don't know anybody, well, Facebook is literally trying to help you connect with more people. It's trying to help you make more friends, okay? So all you gotta do is come over here to people you may know and literally click on them and then click message. And this makes it really easy. You see where it says lives in San Diego, California? This makes it really, really easy. So all I'm going to do is add him on Messenger, Phil, and I'm simply going to use one of our fast track scripts. If you want more information on the fast track script, go over to our Unit 1 tab, and it is right there for you to learn more about fast track scripts in person or online, because they are 2 different animals. So for Phil, because I see he lives in San Antonio, I'm going to say, hey, Phil, I'm David. Nice to meet you. I know we don't know each other, but I see you're living in San Diego, and I'm expanding my wellness business there. Would you be open? Here's an important key to this. Just check to see if they're open. Would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? So I'm getting to the point. I'm letting him know why I reached out to him, because I see he's living in San Diego. That answers the question of why me specifically. I also answered the question of, do we know each other? I said, I know we don't know each other, but I see that you live in San Diego, so that's why I'm reaching out to you specifically. Also, I'm getting to the point by saying I'm expanding my wellness business there, and now I'm just checking to see if he's open to a side project, okay? The last very important key to this is relieve the pressure. If not, no big deal. And that's it. Guys, if you send this text message to 10 people in a day, first off, you can do that in 20 minutes. You are going to get people reaching back to you saying, yes, I'm open, okay? Guarantee it, all right? I don't know how many people out of those 10 are going to reach back and say, yes, I'm open, but I can guarantee you that at least one is going to say, yes, I'm open to hearing about what you do. So now all you got to do is copy that message. And what I like to do after sending that is I like to send a friend request also. Some people don't do that, but I like to. So next I'm going to go over here to this guy named Kyle. Okay. Perfect. He lives in Austin. Same thing. Add him on Messenger. And I am simply going to paste and replace the name. Hey, Kyle. No, we don't know each other. I see you live in Austin. I'm expanding my wellness business there. Would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? If not, no big deal. Perfect. I've just prospected 2 people. You can literally do this while you are sitting at the traffic light, maybe at break on at work, just about anything. Okay. If you take just 20 minutes out of your day to do this, you can prospect people and you will have conversations happening. So a piece of this messenger training is to be addicted to conversations, not results. Be addicted to conversations, be addicted to connecting with people, to making relationships. And this is one of the ways that start the conversations for you. Number 2, marketing, okay? Marketing is just simply adding some kind of value, maybe a post on Facebook, maybe a value video, and that will start attracting people to you. Now, one of the reasons why I send friend requests is because it grows my audience. Right now, I just hit one of my goals at the end of the year. I hit over 3,000 friends on Facebook. So now people come back to me after I'm doing marketing and they're sending me messages like, I believe it was this guy, Glenn. Glenn said, hey, I just viewed your 5-minute gym rule. Good thoughts. I have been a gym rat for about 20 years, yada, yada. And now we can start connecting on a more personal level on a conversation, okay? Another little strategy that I have is over here on friend requests. Whenever somebody sends you a friend request, it's different. It's a different dynamic than whenever you are sending somebody the first prospecting text message. So here on friend requests, I am going to do something a little different. I'm going to, first off, make sure that they're not, some kind of a spammer or some kind of a weird, profile that we can't really benefit from each other by accepting each other's friend requests. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Christopher Wilson. He looks like a good example. So first off, I'm going to, double check to see if we have any friends in common. If he has a whole bunch of LifeVantage or, common business friends in common, then it's probably a good sign. Like if he has 15, friends in common and they're all a part of LifeVantage, then it's a good bet that he is already in LifeVantage as well too. And he's not going to be a good prospect for you because you can't obviously, recruit them if they're already in the business. So he does not have any friends in LifeVantage yet. So he's a perfect candidate. So I'm going to go ahead and respond to him. I'm going to say confirm. Okay. We're now friends. Now with Christopher, I'm just simply going to say, hey, Christopher, geez, if I could spell, Christopher, thanks for the friend request. Looking forward to connecting with you. Now, you could send this out if you have a lot of friend requests to get to and you don't have a whole lot of time. I would stop it here, okay? But if you really want to start creating conversations, add this part into it as well. What's something you love to do? This is a little sentence, a little question that will set you apart from the masses, from almost everybody else. So just keep it simple, keep it plain English. What's something that you love to do? All right. I have found that whenever I use this last question, the majority of the people that send me friend requests end up responding, and we have a good conversation. We end up developing a relationship. So that's something that I recommend that you do with friend requests. You don't have to bring up your product or business in the first conversation, and I actually recommend that you don't. You can actually don't even bring up the business or the product in the first day. It's better to wait a few days with people that send you a friend request. That way you can come back, because what I'll end up doing with Christopher here is I'll end up coming back in a couple of days and say, hey, I just noticed that you lived in Fort Worth. I'm expanding my business there. Would you be open to a side project if it doesn't interfere with what you're currently doing? Okay, same strategy on that side. I'm just developing a little bit of relationship beforehand. Now, quick tip on this, on building rapport before you ask the question. Do not wait for weeks or a month before you pop the question, because here's why. If you wait for a week or a month or two, then pop the question, some of these people are going to come back and say, oh my gosh, were you just building a friendship with me just so that you could get me in your business or sell me a product? And that's really going to turn some people off. So if you can get to the point sooner, ask them the question, okay? And then be sure and try and protect that relationship. Try and relieve the pressure as much as possible. Just make sure that he knows. If not, it's no big deal. If it's not a fit, it's no big deal. Okay, this is how you make sure that the bridges never get burned and that you develop actual lasting relationships. Okay, so again, going back to be addicted to conversations, right? This is how you start to add value to people. Now, last key to this is personal growth. Where do you think that I'm getting all my ideas for content? Where do you think that I'm getting all of my my motivation and perseverance and just my drive and my vision? I'm getting it because I'm constantly putting in training in my head, in my ears. I'm constantly listening to, I'm investing in my development, I'm investing in my skills, in my learning, and I'm teaching that content out to other people. So this goes along with the saying that you cannot fill somebody else's cup whenever your cup is empty. So personal growth is a very important key to building an audience, building a dynasty, building an empire, and really impacting thousands of people around the world. And at the same time, a byproduct is growing your income. Because what happens whenever you start to invest more in yourself, you literally start to increase the value of yourself. Okay, and that's where you can start to transform people's lives. And remember this, you will always get paid more for a transformation than you will for a transaction. So the last key to today's training is remember to be consistent without getting frustrated. If you can be consistent without getting frustrated, you will build a six-figure business, okay? Now, your drive, your desire may change at certain points in your career, but if you have a high drive, if you're a 5% desire type of person, like drive is different than desire, I believe. Desire is you want a better life. You want, $5,000 to $10,000 a month of income, or you could have a less desire, and that's okay. Remember, about 80% of the people in your business are going to be perfectly happy with making $0 to $500 a month. And that is totally fine if that is their desire. Now, their desire may change, and that may influence their drive. But what you have to focus on is to be consistent on your level of desire, your level of drive, without getting frustrated, okay? Like Jim Rohn says, you have to learn to discipline your disappointments, okay? And like our grandfather of LifeVantage says, Marcel Niederhauser, focus on the behaviors, the principles and behaviors, not the results, okay? And always, like he says too, go find 5 more. So remember to salt the food, okay? Ask them real quick, why are you open to taking a look? What's going on in your life that has you open to taking a look at a new business? Or what's going on in your life that makes you want more time, makes you want more money? I'm just curious. Let's connect first, okay? So I hope that these tips have helped you. If they did, then be sure and drop some comments in the comment section below. If you have any questions at all, be sure and reach out to me, either through my phone number or through Messenger, or if you are not a part of the Team Elite family yet, then be sure and reach out to me, and we will see if we're fit to work together. And I love you guys. If you need some, oh, hey, by the way, action step today, write your activity goals for the week. Very important step. So try not to go to bed tonight without writing your activity step, your action steps for the week, your goals, and that will really help you out. So love you. Let's go crush it today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this training. Let's go kill it and crush 2020. I believe it's going to be a good year. I believe this is your time. You can do this. So love you guys. Do you have any questions while we're on the line? Looks like somebody just unmuted themselves.
It was me.
No? Okay, great. Good deal. Did you have anything else you want to add, Izzy?
No, you pretty much covered it.
Okay, good deal, man. Good deal. Well, I love you guys. Gonna go ahead and end this recording. Thanks for watching this training and for watching the recording. Love y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Bye now.